Hi, it is officially December 29th, 2024, which means it is officially January 1st, 2025. What the fuck are you doing? Last year I had a fancy little video with some fancy little illustrations that showed my New Year's resolutions for 2024. I didn't do that this year because I'm tired. I might do them again next year. But my New Year's resolutions last year were to get my money up, to stop isolating myself from others, to improve my posture, to be so filled with love that I didn't have time to be a hater, and something else. I didn't do most of those. I did not get my money up. I'm actually poorer than ever. I've had a lot of expenses, and I've given my mother a lot of money, so I'm like half the man I was at the beginning of this year. I've done a little bit better with my posture, not 100%, but a little bit. The goal of being so filled with love that I didn't have time to be a hater, not 100% there, but I am definitely less of a hater this year. More of a lover, which is what I wanted. And I'm forgetting something. I don't know, but oh yeah, stop isolating myself. For the most part, I did not do that this year. I isolated myself more than I ever have before, and I spent so much time alone. I actually spent quite a bit of time not thinking I had any friends at all, thinking I had lost all of them, and to be fair, I did lose a few of them. I lost a few friends this year, some that needed to be lost. What am I talking about? I lost 2 friends. One needed to be lost, and one wanted to be lost. But I am going into this new year with one whole friend. One whole friend and maybe a few half friends. People I text on occasion. I don't know how much they like me. I don't know how much I like them, but it's important to talk to people. This year brought a lot of changes I didn't expect. I don't know if anybody expects to change that much as a person, but I know I didn't. I didn't expect to change at all. I expected to improve on the person I already was, but I ended up changing a little bit. I got 2 cats. Dorothy, get over here. Come here. This is the first kitty. Her name is Dorothy. She has one eye. She's not winking at you. And then Libby Lib. This is Liberty. She's crazy. Mwah. I got 2 kittens that have eaten up a lot of my money this year. Multiple hundreds of dollars. And they'll probably continue to eat up a bunch of my money. Liberty likes to attack my hair. And kittens can live for up to 20 years, so hopefully they'll be eating up my money for a long time now. This year I also changed a lot literarily. Not only did I start reading, I read about, I can't count, maybe like 20 books over there? Which is not as many as I hope to read. I haven't been reading very much for the past few months because I've been busy dying. And I started writing. I've always written. I've written scripts for videos. I've written little essays that I assigned to myself, but this year I really started writing creatively. I'm writing a book. If I had to guess, I'd say about one-third of the way through with writing it, 0% of the way through with editing it. And not much else has changed. I haven't gotten my money up. I had a job at the beginning of the year. It went really bad. I made a lot of money. Well, I made a lot of money for me. By my standards, it was a lot of money. It was a couple $1,000s over the course of a few months. But the people at that job were mean to me. And when I went to the hospital, I lost my ride, so I had to quit working there. I went to the hospital this year. I had a flare-up of my ulcerative colitis. Had to stay in the hospital for 10 days-ish. And then I really started writing and reading. The first book I ever read was Lolita. Half that book is in French. Don't ask me what it was about. And then The Feminine Mystique by Betty Friedan. Loved it. And then the third book I read was Dracula. I loved it. I loved it so much. I never really cared about vampires before, but now I loved them. And I read quite a few books besides that, but my top 3 were The Feminine Mystique, Dracula, and My Year of Rest and Relaxation. It was so fucking good. I cried 3 times. I don't know if I'm just being a woman or what. And then 9/11. Oh my god. And after a few books, I went back to trying to write my screenplay for the idea I've had for a movie for a very, very long time. And it turns out writing a screenplay is really hard. So, after years of trying to write the screenplay, I eventually just decided, let's make it a book. And I expected to make it a book that would be turned into a screenplay without ever being released, but now I'm really into the book idea. And that brings me to my first New Year resolution. Last year I wrote resolutions for the person I was, the person that I wanted to improve on. But this year I'm gonna write resolutions for the person I want to be in the life that I want to live. So my first resolution for this year is to finish writing the book and to get it published. And hopefully I'll be able to. I don't know. I don't make any promises because I'll go weeks and weeks where it's just like flowing out of me, where I'm writing pages and pages and pages every day. And then I'll go weeks and weeks where I'm lucky if I write a sentence a day. I'm lucky if I write a sentence a week because I just can't wrap my mind around how I'm supposed to get my idea onto the paper. So, if I don't get it published this year, I'll be sad. But if I can just constantly work on it and consistently make progress on it, even if I'm only most of the way done by the end of the year, I'll be proud of myself. So, my first resolution is to work as hard as I can on the book and hopefully get it published. My second resolution is to get my money up. I just need to stop being poor. Dear God, please let me stop being poor. Goodwill has been calling for me. The thrift store has been calling to me, and I haven't been able to go because I'm so poor. All I want, I don't want a Bentley. I don't want a Lamborghini. I don't want a, what's another? I don't want a Jaguar. I don't want a mansion. I don't want Chanel. I don't want Louis. I don't want Gucci. I just want a few games for my DS. A few rocks for my rock table. And a few clothes from the thrift store. That's all I want. Financially. My second goal for this year, once again, is to stop isolating myself, though I really do think I'll do it this time. I have to slowly make more and more changes to make it harder for me to isolate myself. It's kind of like gentle parenting myself to stop being a hermit. You're making so much noise, lady girl. Stop digging in the trash. This year, I have at least one friend, and I would really like to end out the year with at least one friend. And I would love it if the Lord would bring me another female friend this year. Just one more female friend that I connect with, and that I can talk freely with, and that I don't feel the need to isolate myself from, because we just click. So I would really like that this year. And my other New Year's resolution is to take better care of myself health-wise. Force myself to brush my teeth after every time I eat. Force myself to exercise a little bit every day, even if it's only just a little bit. This is kind of funny. I never washed my face before this year. Not because I'm gross. Well, maybe I'm gross, but I just didn't know you were supposed to. Like, I didn't know you could wash your face and be a normal person. I thought washing your face had to be part of like a 25-step beauty routine. I didn't know you could just like do it after you brush your teeth and then go to bed. But I started doing that this year. And I have another goal. I'm not really sure how I'm gonna achieve it, but I'm in a position where I can't drive. I'm broke. And I have a really hard time putting myself out there. So this year I would like to go many, 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 many more places than my bedroom and the grocery store. I would like to try to find maybe an event at the library to go to, or maybe a friend to hang out with, or, you know what, I started crocheting a few months ago, 2 months ago, and this is kind of far-fetched, but I'd really like to crochet enough that maybe I can have my own stand at a flea market for a little while. That could be fun. But overall this year, I would like to take care of myself, take good care of myself physically and mentally, so that I have the energy and the patience and the mental prowess and strength that I need to keep creating content. This is my Psyduck. This is my Psyduck, and thank you so much for hanging out with me this year and watching my videos. Happy New Year. I hope you have an amazing New Year. I hope you're with your family and your friends. And I hope you're happy.